Whoa, it's a beautiful day to do these reactions. Like it before you light it. So look, check it out. Story time. I made an extra key to my man house and popped up at 3 a.m. Fellas, let me tell y'all something. If you gonna be giving this girl a key, man, I hope y'all ain't just been together for no short time, bro, because that's a big step, dog. Giving her a key. Like, if y'all been together for over a year and the relationship is solid, it might make sense. And I'm saying it might. Like, do you really trust this woman? Can she be at your house while you not there and respect your privacy and not snooping through your things, stealing all kind? You don't know this person like that if you ain't been together that long, bro, for real. You know, or is it about convenience? Is it about commitment? You know, is it because you want her to be able to let herself in while you're at work or whatever? I don't know. Or is it more of a symbolic thing? You know, dog. You get caught up real quick. You be handing out keys, bro. What if the relationship don't work? You know, but I'm gonna play it and see what's happening.
I don't know, y'all. It's a new day and y'all deserve a new story time. So what happened was, y'all, so I'm dating this dude, and one night, you know, I'm getting drunk. Of course, when you get drunk, you want your man, but he know that when I get drunk, I be wanting my man. But I was like an hour and 30 minutes away from his house today, which is normal because that's how far I live anyway, but I was somewhere else and I was drinking. So I noticed this particular night, he just kept calling and asking, are you coming over? Are you coming over? Are you coming over? Damn, let me see how drunk I get. Let me see how if my cat start biting when I get motherfucking tipsy and on my level. Let me just see. So, yeah.
You know, fellas, let me tell y'all something right here. You know how women think that they're better cheaters than men are? Well, if you are cheating, bro, like, let me tell you something. What you just did is the same shit that I used to do when I was a kid. If I knew I was about to do some dumb shit and my mama or my daddy wasn't home, I'd call them and be like, hey, what time you say you coming home again? Where you at? What time you get off of work? What you got going on? And that's how I got caught, because my mom was like, man, this man don't never be calling me like this. Let me just pop up at the crib. Had a girl at the house. Got popped. So that's why her antenna's up, because he was being stupid.
Ended up telling me that he was gonna go to sleep, and I was just like, okay, well, I'm not gonna come. But me being me, bitch, I done got drunk and now I want my man. But what my man did not know is he had given me a key to his house, and for some reason he started acting weird, so I just felt like he was going to ask for it back.
Oh, wow.
So at the moment when I felt like he was finna ask for it back, I also had to go to Home Depot and make some other keys. So me being me, I just went ahead and made me an extra key to his house, so that way when he asked me for the key back, I still had an extra key to his house. You get what I'm going with this? Yes. Oh.
All right, fellas, what did we learn? I'm gonna pause it a little bit because I won't put y'all on some game, bro. Listen, all the older heads, they gonna see this and know already that this is just smart. But bro, if you gave a girl a key and then you took the key back, you gotta change the locks, partner. Most women gonna make a duplicate, a copy of the key, bro. You gotta know that, man. Your ass probably will do the same thing. If your girl been on some shit and you know she been acting up, you might make an extra copy so you could pop up. Some of y'all dudes ain't gonna take the high road and just leave her because you think she could possibly be tripping. Some of y'all gonna act like a female, make the extra key, pop up, and do some dumb shit. I don't suggest you do that, but I'm gonna let it play.
Okay, so I get in my car and I get on the road drunk, an hour and 30 minutes. But like I said, I always drive an hour and 30 minutes to this man's house. So I get to the gate, and I'm sitting outside the gate, y'all, for 2 hours. I call his phone one time. I only called it one time because, not call his phone. I didn't even call his phone, y'all. I tried to put in a pin in the gate thing, which calls his phone, which he didn't answer, which I didn't expect him to fucking answer because he didn't answer me before I left the house. Okay, cool. So I'm not tripping, but I'm thinking like, okay, either he's asleep or he in there with a bitch. Now I'm gonna tell you what I had told myself I was gonna do if he was in there with a bitch. But so I'm sitting there, and then the pizza man came. So the pizza man came, he typed in the code. So I'm like, what code y'all use? So the pizza man gave me his code, and I took that code and I put it in my phone for a later date. So I go, y'all, I park my car, I notice his car not there. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm looking around. I get on the elevator because he had lived on the 3rd floor. Yeah, I get on the elevator. I go up to the 3rd floor, y'all. So before I put this key in this door, I get to the door. My hand's trembling because my drunk ass didn't talk to myself the whole motherfucking way to no music or nothing on what I was going to do. So I had told myself that if I went in there and he was in there, I was just going to open up the bedroom door real light because he wasn't going to wake up because I know this. And then I was going to crawl on the floor on his side of the bed, and I was just going to tap him and say, gotcha, bitch, and crawl back out and left and didn't disturb his little company.
My question is this. Was this really your man, or were you being delusional? Like, he took the key back because y'all are no longer a real couple. Y'all are just a situationship at this point. He's still busting you up here and there, but he ain't got no real sense of commitment towards you. You one of them people who won't leave, and you probably got some good stuff. That's probably what I'm thinking. I don't think this really was your man at the time. Y'all was together in your mind, but in his mind, he's single and he can go and bust up other things.
Wait, what actually fucking happened when I got there? I opened up the door. The dog start running around. I'm telling them, like, I'm not even gonna say the dog name. Dog, move. I'm pissed off right now. So when I see the dog running around, I automatically know he's not there. He done came home, he done cleaned up and everything. All right, bet. So I go to the room, he's not there. Mind you, there was never an answer on the phone. The bed is made. Like, you done came home and cleaned up and you done planned for you to go somewhere. Cool. Y'all, I got in that motherfucking bed. I let the dog sleep on the floor on side me. I got in that motherfucking bed and I went to sleep. He called me the next day, y'all, around fucking noon and was like, hey, you called me last night? And I was like, yeah. He was like, did you go to my house last night? I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, what you doing right now? Laying in your bed waiting on you to get here? Bring me some chimes. Like, that's exactly how it went. And y'all, he got there. He bought me the food. And he was just like, oh, I slept at the studio and da-da-da. Bitch, you ain't slept in no motherfucking studio. You had just told me that you was finna go to sleep and that you was home and in the bed. So how the fuck did you sleep at the studio? No, you came home and you got ready. You went to a bitch house. But I'll never know where he really was because I don't know. But yeah, I made the extra key and I slept in his bed, bitch. And I made him bring me some food the next day. And then I act like it never happened. I just kept asking for shit after that. Because, yeah, bitch, now I'm going to keep asking for shit.
Oh, yeah, she real delusional. So she really thought she was winning at the end of it. Yeah, I told him to bring me some chimes. And from that point on, I just made him kept buying me shit. He probably still smashing, though, so he ain't really losing. And if he got a little paper, that ain't nothing. It's just the price of admission for him. That ain't nothing. Dog, a lot of dudes who get into the bag, bro, and I'm not saying he is. I don't know that for a fact. But if it's just like, I got to get you some food and I still can go and do everything that I want to do and mess over you and you ain't going to leave me, that's a small price to pay. Real talk. Man, let's get into these comments, though. We doing something different today. B saying you weren't supposed to tell him you were still at his crib. See, that's actually smart. Women know how to do shit like this. When it comes to catching men cheating and plotting and being strategic, this is when they use the most logic that you ever gonna see them use. No offense, ladies, but in everyday life, y'all typically don't look for solutions. But when you trying to catch a man cheating, you can come together with a whole gang of women and actually be solution oriented. Usually y'all just like to sit around and talk about y'all problems. But let it be a man cheating, y'all gonna come up with a tactic, some type of strategic form of getting at him, and he gonna get caught 100% of the time because y'all start putting on y'all FBI glasses and all that kind of stuff. I ain't gonna lie, if this was the other way around and a man did this, I'd be scared, friend. You should be. Dude, delusional. Most dudes gonna take their ball and go home. You know what I'm saying? No, sister, you shouldn't have never said you was at his house. You showed your cards first. See these women, man? I've never met a sane Amber. Oh, wow. Amber Heard. Amber Rose. I'm just saying, though. Why you told him you was there? You showed your hand too early. He changing the locks now. No need for that key. He should have changed the locks whenever they had fucking fell out or whatever it was that he decided to take the key back. He should have changed the locks right then and there. I know I would have. Straight up. Played yourself, definitely. See, let me see, man. She look like she a young girl, man. She don't look like she got that much wisdom, dog. No offense if you come across this. Y'all can tell you're young. You know what I'm saying?
Because I know you don't want me, and I know you don't want a relationship, and I know you don't love.
I seen a dime a dozen, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to work with a lot of young women. They make the dumbest decisions in life. I'm talking about really crashing out. She's not a bad looking girl either, dog. Yeah, he hitting. He got hoes for real. No offense, I ain't calling her that, but I'm just saying. For real, bro.